Welcome back to another Wrenches and Reels YouTube video. Today we're cambering the wagon just a little bit and putting it on washers in the back because YOLO. But yeah, we'll keep y'all updated. We're taking the spring out. We're going to put washers on the top of the shock and make it sit a little bit lower. We've also got some smaller tires to throw on it, you know, because fitment, but we'll keep y'all updated. All right, y'all, we got this side button to back up. Had to put some washers on the brake caliper bracket, but we got it, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. It is sitting at a little bit more of an angle than what it was before, so we're gonna get the wheel slapped up here, and we'll let y'all know how it goes. All right, so we got the wheel halfway thrown back on. Got it jacked up. Rubbing all of that. Rubbing all of this. But let me tell you something. She is cambered out, and it looks good. But we're gonna go through and find the actual ride height that he wants, and then make it static. So, peace. Oh, what a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Did someone say camber? And yeah, it's pretty much tuck and rim. Time to make it static. All right, y'all, so that other side took like an hour and a half. This side took 15 minutes. We got it down. We figured out exactly what we need to get done. We still got to throw the shock in, but we still got to pull it apart as well. This side is still done, still cambered. After it sat on the ground and kind of settled in, it was -6, so that's pretty good on a daily, if you will. Still a little aggressive, but who cares? We'll go ahead. We'll get at you whenever we get the shock done. We'll show you what it looks like before we throw it in. Then we'll get it thrown in, get it put in the car, put the wheel on, set it down on the ground, and we'll get you guys some B-roll out in the yard. Might even pull the Beamer next to it. We'll see. You can go.
You didn't say when. You just said pause. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys can see we got one washer, 2 nuts, and another washer, and she is technically on washers. We use nuts because they take up more room than washers do, and we're grinding the shock down because the inside of the rim hits it. So yeah, bam, and just like that, the fender is rolled, and it's kind of hard to see, but there is a gap all the way down by the tire. So now it's time to roll the other side, and we're gonna get it hooked up. Alright, as you guys can see, we got the car done. We're cruising it to the car wash right now. We're going to get it washed up nice, neat, pretty. And probably get some pictures of the 2 cars together because we don't have none yet. But he called me just a minute ago and told me that it's really bumpy. I mean, you guys can see the tail end of that thing just bouncing up and down. I'll get you guys some more video clips whenever we're coming up into town because the road going into town is pretty rough. Probably not as rough as the dirt road, but we'll be able to see a lot better because there won't be no dust. But yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. So far, so good. Just thought I'd throw this in here real quick. For those of you who don't know what going static means, it means taking out your springs and pulling off the top hats on your shocks, and you're pretty much replacing your springs with a set amount of washers, nuts, just anything to keep it from going any lower. And whenever you put all that on the shock, it only allows the shock to go down so much. That's why you see all these cars that ride around like a 2x4 because they're going static. yeah, I mean, pretty much he's static. He's the car was already pretty low. We probably lowered it another ½ inch or so by putting it on washers and stuff and pulling the springs up. We only did the back. The front is already pretty stiff as it is. Eventually we are going to do some more camber up front, and we're going to go ahead and drop the car just a little bit more. We bought smaller tires today, so those will be getting put on the car soon. But as you guys can see, we'll watch him for a minute hit these bumps and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, my car is low and it rides a little rough, but there is literally zero suspension travel on the back of that car. The front, it has barely any suspension travel. So as you guys can see, if you watch whenever he hits these bumps, the whole back end is literally just bouncing off like what little bit of tire he has. And whenever he puts the smaller tires on, he does plan on dropping it a little bit more. So he's worried about the gas tank, but I told him to just send it. It's already skid plated, so it can't really hurt much. But yes, bumps and everything else in this car are going to be pretty crazy now. I'm waiting to see him hit a bump and then see some sparks, but I don't think he's that low yet. But anyways, I'll get back with y'all whenever we get to the car wash and we get these things washed up, and we'll let you know if anything changes or if anything happens. I'll also add this in here as we watch him drive. We were aiming for -6 on the camber, and we nailed it. It is dead nuts, -6 degrees camber on both of the rear tires. So that's what we were aiming for. That's what we got. He doesn't know if he's going to do more tilt in the future or not, but for now, this is working out just fine. He does still daily the car, but I bet you whenever he gets a daily, he drops this one even lower and does probably about 10 to 11 degrees in the rear and maybe a little less up front. But it looks like it rides really rough, I'm not going to lie. Alright, now we'll see you whenever we get to the car wash. All right, y'all, we made it to the car wash. We got them washed. Everything went fine. As you guys can see, mega tilt in the back. And then we got the Beamer. We're getting rid of the green wheels tomorrow. They're killing me. They're killing the whole look of this car. Because this side, it just looks like someone's just being stupid with a can of spray paint. But on this side, looks like she means business. But anyways, we'll update y'all in the morning. We're gonna go take some pictures in the morning. So for now, this is it. Yeah, let's get a good look at how static is. Yeah, I mean, no suspension travel like I was telling y'all. But anyways, we'll get back with y'all in the morning. Well, forgot to get videos of us sanding them down. But we have started primer on them. I did one coat of gray. I'm going to do a coat of black as well. Only the backs for now. I'm going to flip them over and then paint the fronts. But the gray has already made them look like 100 times better. So I'm ready to see what the black looks like on it. All right, we got the back of the wheels completely painted. They are black. They have let's see, 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of paint, 2 coats of clear. For being spray paint, they've come out all right. That little dust stuff, I think it'll disappear, but other than that, I mean, they look good for being spray painted. And then in about 20 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and flip them over. We'll get the fronts, hit them with a coat of primer, hit them with probably 3 coats of black if I have enough paint, and then 3 coats of clear. And then after about an hour, we'll get them thrown back on the car. And after we get them thrown back on the car, we're going to go take some pictures. So stay tuned.
We're still dragging.
We made it to the house. We're actually in the process of constructing new top hats for his car because this set was brand new. Put them on yesterday. Drove the car maybe 40 miles and the top exploded out of it. So we're just going to build some out of steel that won't blow up. We don't need no rubber isolation because it's static. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get these cut and drilled and we'll be on about our day. He keeps breaking those, so we're custom fabbing one from 3/8 metal. Now I know I didn't show you the finished product of the wheels, but I'll throw some pictures in right here. And yeah, I mean, they come out pretty good. They don't look too bad. We also did something else. May or may not have deleted the resonators and put an X pipe on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all set up in the foam mount. We're gonna go ahead and get some startup. Like, I've got a video of a startup that I'll throw in right here. But yeah, we're gonna get some driving clips. We're gonna go hang out with the buddy, maybe ride pit bikes, and whenever we get back to the house tonight, we'll end off the video. Also, let me know if the sound quality is any better and the video quality too. Got a new phone, new 17 Pro Max, so we'll see how good it does. You know, it don't sound a whole lot different on startup, but driving it, it's quite a bit louder. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get pulled out of here and see if we can get some burbles for you real quick. See, it pops quite a bit more. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get pulled out into traffic. Clean LS 400. You know, we had to show off the exhaust just a little bit. And then you got dumbasses like this right here that think they own the road and just pull out in front of you whenever they want. It gives the exhaust good reverberation so y'all can hear it better. But yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, the car is a little bit louder. It's not crazy loud. We'll get some downshifts for you. It sounds how a German V8 should sound. I'll just put it that way. It almost so we'll catch up with y'all whenever we get back to the house. Another thing we're doing, we're gonna change out the tip on this truck. Let's get some revs. As you guys can see, it's pretty rowdy sounding, but we'll show y'all the tip here in just a minute.
All right, YouTube, we're back. Here's the new tip. We planned on coming through here and sticking out, but it was too long. So had to pull off the 90, pull off that pipe, cut that back, got it sitting here. And this is first start.
Sorry y'all, forgot to end off the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. Never know what's coming next week. We'll see you later.